You are watching South Asia Newsline and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 14th of June. India's NSA Ajit Doval meets US counterpart ahead of PM Modi's state visit. Altaf Hussain offers support to Pak military officers for internal revolution. And more than 97,000 Afghans relocated to US, say Antony Blinken. And now for all the details. India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval on Wednesday held delegation-level talks with his American counterpart Jake Sullivan in New Delhi. The two NSAs discussed an array of bilateral issues, including the global issues of mutual interest. Sullivan is in India to make final preparations for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's state visit to the US from June 21 to 24. Earlier on Tuesday, he also called on PM Modi, briefing him on the progress in bilateral cooperation. United States is working to deepen its ties with India in its effort to push back against China's expanding influence in the region. Coastal areas in India's western states of Gujarat and Maharashtra saw high tides crashing onto shores on Wednesday, a day ahead of the expected landfall of Cyclone Biparjoy. India has suspended activities in offshore oil installations and major ports across the coastline of Gujarat and evacuated hundreds of people in preparation for the approaching cyclone. Indian weather experts have warned the cyclone landfall can destroy the temporary thatched houses, while standing crops, plantations and roads are also expected to face major damage.
वहाँ पे बहुत परिस्थिति खराब है, इसलिए हम लोग उधर से भाग के इधर आ गया। यहाँ पे हम लोग को कोई दिक्कत नहीं हो रहा, हर चीज का सुविधा मिल रहा है, खाना पीना बिस्तर उस्तर रहने के लिए लाइट पंखा सब चीज का सुविधा मिल रहा है। वहाँ पे तो हम लोग यही से सोचा हम लोग मर जाऊंगी।
Similar precautions have been taken in Pakistan. Government authorities said boats and ships have been moved from areas of Pakistan coast and hospitals in the region are kept on high alert. Climate Minister Sherry Rahman urged people to avoid unnecessary movement for the next 2 days.
बरसाती हवा जो चल रही है, ना कोई बिलबोर्ड के लिए कोई एक्शन हो रहा है। सिर्फ वजीर आला सिंध ने जो है बिलबोर्ड हटाने का लिए बोला। दरख्त जो है बोसीदा हालत के अंदर है, ब्रिटिश दौर के 200 साल पुराने दरख्त हैं ये साउथ के अंदर। ना कोई उस दरख्त की जो है ना तराशी होती है, ना कुछ होता। कुछ हादसा हो जाता है या किसी के ऊपर गिर जाता है तो फिर ये बोलते हैं कि ये कुदरत की तरफ से हुआ है। सिंध गवर्नमेंट के पास तमाम बजट है, उस बजट को लगाती ही नहीं है।
Moving on, Altaf Hussain, the founder leader of MQM, has called on Pak army soldiers for a soft internal revolution. He says it is the only way forward to resolve political and economic crisis in the country.
Founder leader of the MQM, the Muttahida Qawmi movement, Altaf Hussain on Tuesday called on Pakistan military soldiers and officers for a soft internal revolution. As he said, it is the only forward to resolve issues and crises of Pakistan. Hussain said he will give them full support if they take on corrupt generals who have broken the country by usurping the rights of the people and legislated rules, laws and policies to protect their own vested interest.
Pakistan तोड़ दिया। किसी एक भी जर्नल को मुल्क तोड़ने की सजा मिली? Catch each and every corrupt journal and bring a revolution. I will support you.
MQM has dominated Pakistan's largest city, Karachi, since the 1980s. When security forces cracked down on the party in the 1990s, Altaf Hussain sought asylum in London. Even from exile, he has been a vocal critic of Pak army and its tactics to muzzle dissent.
And after the first cargo of discounted Russian crude arrived in Pakistan's Karachi, the government has affirmed that advantages of the discounted petroleum would be passed on to the public. Petroleum Minister Musadik Malik told the media that the first government-to-government deal with Russia consisted of 100,000 tons, of which 45,000 tons had docked at Karachi port and the rest was on its way. He also informed that the payment for the oil purchase made in April was made in Chinese currency, making a significant shift in US dollar-dominated payment policy. Energy imports make up the majority of Pakistan's external payments. The discounted crude will offer a respite to the crisis-hit country as it continues to face an acute balance of payments problem. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken, during the signing ceremony to renew the MOU between the US Department of State and the Afghan evacuation this week, said that more than 97,000 Afghans have been relocated to the United States. Afghan Evac is a coalition of more than 200 organizations working alongside the US government to support Afghan relocation efforts. During the 2021 international troops withdrawal, the US evacuated thousands of Afghans alongside American citizens from Afghanistan. The Biden administration used the parole authority to admit the evacuees after vetting them at military bases overseas. Sri Lanka's cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawardena said on Tuesday that the island nation is not in the position to hold snap presidential election this year because of the ongoing economic crisis. Local media quoted Gunawardena saying that the government's focus for now is centered on ending the process of debt restructuring. President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is also the finance minister, is under mounting criticism for holding back the local council election as well citing back of funds. Sri Lanka plunged into worst economic crisis last year due to plummeting foreign exchange reserves that caused severe shortages of essential items and triggered massive public unrest. And in the age of social media, the young generation's love for theatre plays has not faded in India's Jammu and Kashmir, especially amongst the art-loving youth, despite several digital platforms for entertainment. In the past few years, a number of theatre groups have been very active to showcase Kashmir's culture and highlight social issues through theatre. The J&K Academy of Art, Culture and Languages also plays a major role in organizing a number of drama festivals. These frequent events offer a large number of artists a proper chance to showcase their caliber, which is very important to keep the traditional theatre alive.
जहाँ तक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया का ताल्लुक है, यही वेब सीरीज़ बनाते हैं, बाकी चीज़ या मोबाइल पर सब होता है, लेकिन थिएटर में अपना ही कुछ मज़ा है। थिएटर में ये है कि डायरेक्टली लाइजान होता है ऑडियंस और परफॉर्मर्स के दरमियान।
मैं अभी कॉलेज से निकला, थोड़ा डिप्रेस होकर निकला, अभी मैं यहाँ पे आया और मैंने प्ले देखा, थिएटर देखा, उसकी वजह से मुझे खुशी मिली। और थिएटर यही सिखाता है हमें एक किसी को खुशी देना और अपनी डेवलपमेंट भी इससे हो जाती है।
That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.